Good morning. This is Anissa Johnson with Dare to Dream at 3ABN, and we are here again at the General Conference, session 2025. Today, or this morning, I have with me Racquel Richards, and her main focus, her ministry is dealing with young adults.
Absolutely.
Please tell me about your ministry and why is it so important that we reach the young adults?
Absolutely. So our ministry is about young adults, young professionals, 18 to 35. And, honestly, growing up in the Adventist church, I saw that there was this trajectory where when people get to a certain age, they kind of leave the church. And I grew up in a church where there was one person that I knew in adventurers, pathfinders, and unfortunately they kind of, fell off and fell into hard times and found themselves in really uncomfortable situations and ended up resorting to male prostitution. They contracted HIV, AIDS, and continued on. But when I found the news, I was really discouraged, and I thought, we really have to do something for our young adults and young professionals to have some kind of a network, to have a space for them to grow and to connect. And long story short, I realized I had many friends in different churches, and none of them knew each other. So I thought, why don't we create a space where they can really do life and experience life amongst like-minded believers. And so we created this network almost 8 years ago in 2017. And basically it's a space for young adults and young professionals to grow spiritually, socially, and professionally. And we're based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Now, you said you're based in Atlanta, Georgia. How far out does your ministry reach?
It reaches pretty far. I mean, it extends throughout the metro Atlanta area, which is pretty spread far wide. We're talking within an hour or so in radius. So a lot of people can come support from all different parts of the Atlanta area. Would
you be opposed to having branches in different areas so that you can include more?
Absolutely not. We're actually right now trying to expand, and our vision is to have different young adult groups throughout the entire country and also throughout the world. Interlink as a concept is this chain link network where each link on a chain link represents a different young adult or a different young adult group. And so our vision is to have different link groups throughout the country and also throughout the world to create this chain link network of young adults and young professionals. And we're also the very first young professionals network within the Adventist Church.
Young adult professional network. Yes. That's something we've needed for a while, and it's wonderful that you're here to do that.
Absolutely.
Are there any events that you guys are having that you would like to promote?
Absolutely. So we have our annual waterfall hiking trip October 4th. It's going to be at Vocal State Park, and we're going to have lots of people from Georgia, but also people from the Collegedale area that are at Southern, people in the Albany area, people in the Warner Robins area. So we're pulling from all our parts. This is one of the largest events we have for the year. We bus our young adults up to North Georgia. We hike. We have worship, full sermon. We have live music from local groups from the Southern Adventist University that come down and play live music for us on the water. We have lunch and just have a great time in the Lord. Also next year, we're planning our first conference. This will be called Testify 2026. The FIFA World Cup will be in Atlanta, July 2026. And so our goal is to facilitate and to kind of maximize on the crowd that'll be there and to do great mission outreach. And so this conference will be different. There are a lot of Adventist conferences out there that are great. But I think for me, I left going to those conferences, leaving and feeling a little empty and wanting to have more conversations that were deeper, that were more relevant, that we really don't discuss in the local churches. And so we'll be discussing some pretty deep issues that are really affecting our community. We know Atlanta has issues with sex trafficking, HIV, AIDS. We're dealing with things like sex addiction recovery. There are lots of Adventist resources that are out there to facilitate these conversations. So we plan to bring them in, invite them, and to really have them in a way that's God-honoring.
Now you have a booth here at the GC, correct?
We do. We are actually the only solely young adult, young professionals ministry here at the booth. And with all of these ministries throughout the GC, we're the only young adult booth here right now. So we're really excited about that.
Where are you located?
We're at booth 447.
447. If you are here at the GC and you are a young adult would like to get this information and get connected and interlinked in with other professionals, please visit this booth. It was 421?
447.
Oh, sorry, 447. Yes. I don't know where my mind went.
It's okay.
447. Come out and visit, get that information, learn, be a part of this ministry. It is a wonderful ministry. We need young adults coming together as Seventh-day Adventists to support this mission.
Absolutely. And can I add one last thing?
Please do.
I really want people to really know and understand, this is really crucial, because I believe the Seventh-day Adventist Church almost exclusively depends on young professionals and young adults that are going to be able to lead our church forward. Many of our parents are in their late 50s and 60s, and they won't be able to carry it on for the next 15, 20 years. So we are at the front lines of this. 42 million people have come into the Adventist Church, and over 19 million have left. So we have a 42% retention rate, and that's from an Adventist report that came out this year. And so 70% of those that have left during the ages of 18 to 35. So we really want to take it seriously, and we're hoping to make a difference in our church.
All right, you guys, let's make a difference. And as always, be encouraged.